What's up, Collective? It's Kev, Intuitive Kev, and I'm back to do another reading for the Collective. How's everybody doing? Hopefully amazing. Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessing, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. Thank you, Spirit. So you guys know the name of the game. We're going to get into the cards. We're going to see who's all in our energy, anything we don't see coming, any updates or progress on our current situations, the usual. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their day. If you guys are working, you're not working too hard. I pre-shuffled this deck and I reshuffled as well. So I'm just going to jump right in. Let's get into it. Divine Partner. Nine of Pentacles. Innocence in reverse. Hidden Enemy. Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Vampire in reverse. Trash bag, trash box in reverse. This card always makes me laugh, I swear. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we have Divine Partner, Nine of Pentacles, Innocence in reverse, Hidden Enemy, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Vampire in reverse, Trash box or trash bag in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. I did a reading earlier today, and this doesn't. I'm not getting the same energy, so I don't. We'll see. I'm not getting the same energy though. This is like a little bit different. First card out we have is Divine Partner. This just represents, you know, your divine partner, a kingdom spouse, a twin flame, a soulmate. So this is somebody you're supposed to be with, though. You know, divine partner. Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands. 8-8. Abundance, baby. King of Wands in reverse. Up in the clouds. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody's divine. Clearly, this is somebody's divine partner. The energy we have out is a King of Wands in reverse, and King of Wands in reverse is a masculine energy. It could be a man or a woman. This person is it's a masculine energy. This person can be lustful. They can be aggressive. They can be controlling. Yeah. But I feel like this person, this could be, you know, maybe this is somebody's divine partner. This could be like, you know, you're masculine and they're just distorted, but it's your person. They're walking away from something. Eight of Cups, you know, they're walking away from an investment. You know, they could have went elsewhere and invested. You know, hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, they're not walking away from you, I don't think. And if they are, you know, that's probably not a bad thing because this person's distorted. You know, in reverse, this person's in karmic energy. But I feel like they want to walk away from something or someone, and they want to communicate that, or they want to walk away quickly. They want to run away. Right? They want to get out of Dodge. That's the energy I get. This person could be stressing. Maybe they're like, or maybe they were, not seeing things clearly. Maybe they're not currently seeing things clearly. This person could be smoking a lot of weed. Yeah, because up in the clouds just talks about, not seeing something clearly. Yeah. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, this is the minor arcana of the Empress. At the Nine of Pentacles, you are single, sexy, independent, self-sufficient, successful, or financially stable, or getting there. I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is somebody that works well alone and, somebody stable, somebody doing well. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is interesting. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me, just a second. Sorry, I had to lift. I got a crock pot going back there, and I had to lift the lid. It started rattling. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Justice. Ascension. I feel like maybe, somebody's independence could be stopping right now. Somebody's taking a major loss. There's somebody, this King of Wands in reverse is walking away from something, and then somebody else, or maybe this is this person, Nine of Pentacles is in the upright, though. This talks about independence. Nine of Pentacles talks about independence, being independent, being able to do things on your own. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this talks about something stopping. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, so this is something, coming in slow. In reverse, it stopped. It can also talk about somebody that's not reliable, not trustworthy. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, which talks about poverty, being left out in the cold. So I almost get the energy of somebody's independence stopping, and, or their money stopping. And this leaves them, in a bad spot. Poverty, struggling, without money. And maybe this is somehow justice being served for something. I feel like somebody could have lost a job. Somebody could have lost a job, maybe a little, however they were getting their money, something has stopped. And then we have Ascension. This feels weird. I don't know. It's almost like this person's taking a loss. This person's taking a loss, or they're knowingly taking a loss. Maybe because they're listening to their higher self. Maybe because they're getting into ascension or getting into alignment, deciding to ascend. Maybe to bring justice to a situation. That's what I feel like. I feel like somebody's taking a loss, and they're doing it intentionally. Then we have Innocence in reverse. This card, it can represent a child. It can represent a new beginning. It can also represent an innocent, somebody that's free of blame, free of fault. It's in reverse. So maybe somebody's not innocent. Innocence in reverse. Obsessed in reverse. It wanted to pop out. It wanted to come out. Intuitive Kev in the upright. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh. So that was supposed to come out. Okay, Judgment in reverse. It had popped out with the Intuitive Kev, but I didn't know if I was supposed to take it or not. Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, there's somebody, I feel like, there's somebody here that's not innocent. It could be this King of Wands. Like I said, it almost feels, I get the energy of somebody that might be like intentionally taking a loss to make something right, to bring justice to a situation. That kind of touches on like my reading earlier today. Yeah, somebody's not innocent, they could have, took somebody's innocence. This person is releasing their own, obsession or need to win or whatever. That's what I feel like. And they're using their intuition with the, intuitive Kev in the upright. This is somebody, definitely communicating with their higher self, paying attention to the signs. But this is somebody that wants, they want to escape judgment. I get the energy of somebody who wants to do the right thing. They want to do what they're supposed to do, but they want to escape judgment. They made the wrong choice. This is somebody who went the wrong way. And they, clearly made some wrong decisions. They don't want to be judged. They really don't want to be judged, but it's like at the same time, they want to do the right thing. Then we have hidden enemy. This card just represents somebody that's, working in the shadows, too coward to like, have a conversation or like, voice their concerns or whatever. So, they hide behind spell books and candles, or they talk shit behind your back. It's one of them. Hidden enemy. The Emperor. Oh, Lord. Queen of Wands. Strength. Knight of Cups. Okay, so, we have hidden enemy. So clearly, there's somebody working in secret, or multiple people working in secret, either against an Emperor and a Queen of Wands, or a Queen of Wands, or this Emperor and this Queen of Wands are the hidden enemy. This is only confusing because these two are both in the upright. So they're both in the upright. The Emperor, this is a masculine energy, can be a man or a woman. This person is somebody that takes the lead. This can be a boss, father figure, or a DM, a masculine, just a divine masculine. One of these is working against the other one. And I would, if I had to bet money, I would say it's the Queen of Wands. And this, yeah, it's the Queen of Wands. This person, I don't know why she keeps coming out in the upright. The reading I did this morning, there was the Empress, and then there was the Queen of Wands, further down that came out in the upright. And towards the end of the reading, I said, everything that aligned with the Queen of Wands, it was not upright energy. So I was like, you know what? This one was supposed to be reversed. This person, you know what this is? It's like somebody trying to cloak themselves. I don't know if this person watches me and trying to cloak their energy. You don't want to come out, still hiding behind the spell books and candles, I guess. No, we got you, boo. We got you. Let me flip you over how you supposed to be, boo. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is working against the Emperor. This Emperor energy could have been, one of y'all's DM, one of y'all's divine partner. This person's been, they've been, that's what this is. Ooh, I'm good. I'm getting better at this stuff. Ooh, that get me excited. I'm getting good, y'all. No. Because that King of Wands came out reverse, right? And this Queen of Wands, both readings, knowing it's karmic as hell, this person kept coming out in the upright. No, you're reverse, sister, sir, ma'am, creature. Let's turn you upside down. How you supposed to be? Yeah, but they, they've distorted, this masculine energy. Had this person in the smoke and mirrors. This person was a hidden enemy. This Queen of Wands in reverse was an enemy. Working against this Emperor. I feel like they pretended. Because we have strength in the upright, but I'm just going off what I feel. Just like I felt that was a reverse energy. Somebody trying to cloak their energy. No, this is 11/11. I'm recording early today. 11/11 as I say this. Twin flame, baby. 11/11, confirmation. this is somebody trying to cloak their energy. You know, this strength being like in the upright too, I feel like that's another energy cloak. This person is not reliable. They're not trustworthy. They're not hardworking. They don't possess righteousness or integrity. This is not anybody you can count on. Yeah, the hell. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Any energy projection being sent to my reads, being sent to me, or being sent to my collective, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Send that stuff back. They are really getting crafty. And then, you know, today we got that full moon today. But yeah, both of the reads I did, I'm like, okay, the karmic feminist got to be here. But, you know, there was no, you know, she wouldn't come out in reverse. Kept coming out in the upright. No, we see you, boo. So yeah, you know, your emperor, you know, at one point was in emperor energy. They had a hidden enemy. This Queen of Wands, you know, that made them a love offer. Made them a love offer, and, you know, a lot of them took it. But he regret that one, don't he? He walking away, so, you know, yeah, he regret that one. Then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about truth and clarity. It's the big sword, you know, so this is like, you know, masks falling, illusions being shattered. Ace of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse. King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Woo, that flew out of there. You see how that, she mad. She upset. Empress in reverse. So there's been some truth that's come to light. This is the same energy from that reading this morning. I had to like really like, there's been some truth, you know, some truth exposed, you know, because Seven of Swords, you know, in reverse, somebody lied, somebody cheated, somebody stole, and they've been exposed. Like they got caught, you know, this has been revealed. They could have lied, cheated, and stole, lied to, cheated on, or stole from a King of Cups. King of Cups in the upright. That reading I did this morning, that person has a lot of love for the DF. This is somebody that, you know, I get past person energy you were involved with. They chose somebody else over you. They chose the devil over you. You know, granted they were heavily manipulated, and they were, you know, promised, sold a dream, you know, but I feel like this person has gained truth. That's the same energy from that reading that I did, the overhead. This person has gained truth and clarity. This King of Cups in the upright has gained truth and clarity about the lies, the treachery, the deception that has gone on, that has happened. You know, and somebody could have like this could have been about, you know, about the blessing. Maybe there was a lie about a blessing. You know, something from the hand. For a lot of you in Empress energy, you were the blessing. You were the abundance in your union, or what would have been your union. Then we have the Empress in reverse. I'm not sure how to take this. I don't feel like this should be in reverse. Kind of how that Queen of Wands was in the upright, and I know that that's the karma, just like they're reading this morning. I had to flip her around at the end. We caught it early this time. I don't necessarily feel like she's supposed to be reversed. I don't know if this is some type of projection or what. You know, this has happened before. Those of you who've been rocking with me, you know, since the beginning, like 8 months ago, 6, 7 months ago, y'all know it was a lot of projection going on. But I would catch it then too, you know. Yeah, the truth has been revealed about the lies told, the deception pertaining to you, and, you know, a blessing. Which, like I said, a lot of you were the blessing, you know. I feel like, you know, in a lot of your cases, the truth about you has come out. It's come to light. So, you know, it got people feeling different. Like, oh, shit. I done threw an Empress away. Oh, Lord. Okay, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Queen of Pentacles is a feminine energy. This can be a man or a woman. Just somebody in their bag and out of the mess. You know, King and Queen of Pentacles are typically successful. You know, they could be business oriented. They're typically good with money, and a lot of times they have a lot of it. You know, somebody doing well for themselves. Queen of Pentacles. Temperance. Six of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups. It's collective energy. Collective. So yeah, So you moved on. Somebody's not happy about it. Somebody is not happy about it. That Sun in reverse caught my eye. So yeah, you know, you moved on. Somebody's unhappy about it. Somebody could be, you know, facing stagnancy. This could be a time of great grief and sorrow. No growth, no expansion right now, because you have moved on. Queen of Pentacles, like I said, this collective energy. You know, a lot of you are in your bag and out of the mess. You know, doing well for yourself. You've gotten away from a lot of karmic energies, toxic energies, and you've been, you know, making your money. A lot of you have focused on work. You're balanced. You know, a lot of you are earth angels. Temperance talks about earth angel energy. It talks about being emotionally balanced as well. And Six of Swords, you know, you left rough waters and you moved to calm waters, which is why a lot of you are winning right now. You're up. You know, a lot of you were in situations where you had your heart broke. You had your heart broke. You know, this last situation, if you lost a divine partner, or, you know, there was a lot of, man, y'all know what you've been through. We go through it every single read. But you've healed. Whoever this is for, whoever this is resonant, you've healed. You're, you know, I feel like I get the energy of somebody who is really transmuted. You know, whatever you were feeling, you put that into your work. Whatever you do, however you make money. And you've healed. Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody's checking you out. You know, the Page of Cups can talk about an admirer. It can talk about, it could be a message of sentiment. But as soon as I looked at it, I felt like admirer. Somebody might want to express something to you, you know, hey, I think you're sexy, you know, can I take you out? You know, hey, what's up? You know, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like somebody's checking you out. Or you're checking somebody out. You have like sentiment towards somebody else. Could have been somebody that caught your eye recently. Then we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about love and partnership. We can talk about a proposal, marriage, you know, a past life connection. It can talk about soulmate connection as well. Two of Cups. White magic in reverse. Five of Cups. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Or four, it's in the upright, I'm sorry. Four of Pentacles. Hierophant in reverse. I get past person energy from this next line. Two of Cups, like I said, this could have been a soulmate. The first card out was Divine Partner. So, you know, even if they did go to a karmic situation, you know, this was your Divine Partner. If they're not anymore, you know. This white magic, you know, a lot of times when this comes out reverse, I correlate it to like somebody that lost divinity, somebody that is, you know, somebody that lacks faith, you know. They don't have to be religious, you know, but they might not, you know, they lack faith. They could be losing hope. Or, I mean, it could be a doubling down on that, too. You know, somebody could, like, be praying, like, relentlessly. They praying, asking the angels, asking asking everybody for help because they're in deep regret, you know? That's what I get. It's probably like an extreme. This person's praying, like, please, Lord, please. Like, you know, they're really, really praying because they regret. They're in deep regret. Maybe, you know, because now they know that the truth came out. Now they know that you're their soulmate, you're their person. Now they know they regret. They're praying because they regret being, you know, selfish and greedy, you know, holding back with their time, their emotions, even finances, you know. That's what I feel. They regret, you know, not being your divine partner. What else was there? Then we had the Hierophant in reverse. You know, the Hierophant can talk about contracts. It can talk about marriage. It can talk about a religious figure, an organization, or a group. It came out reverse. So I don't know if this person went somewhere else and got married. Like I said, they're in the same energy with that karmic film. King and Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, maybe this person is releasing a marriage, releasing a contract. They could be releasing an energetic vampire. You know, somebody that just sucked the life out of them. They let it go. Vampire in reverse. The Devil in reverse. This is the same energy from the read this morning. I thought it shifted a little bit. Maybe it's different because I'm using my deck. I don't know. Ooh. Six of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups. False person. Yeah, so, you know, this is somebody that, you know, like I said, I get the energy. This person knows that, you know, you were their person. You were either past life or a soulmate connection of some sort. And I feel like they are like doubling down on like their prayers or trying to manifest you or whatever the case. 1122, if that's significant. I've been seeing it though. Yeah, because this person's really regretful. They regret being selfish. They regret holding back from you. This is somebody that didn't give to you. They didn't give to the connection with you. Now they're like, you know, in a position where they're releasing a false marriage. You know, they're releasing an energetic vampire. Devil in reverse, you know, this person is releasing toxicity. They're releasing a vampire, releasing a false marriage, and releasing toxicity. You know, maybe bad habits they used to have. They're like, you know, cutting the shit now. It's always like after the fact though, you know. You go off, you go get married, you know, could have had a family, you done had 7, 8 kids with a karmic, and you done racked up your karmic debt. Now you want to run back to the collective with all that karmic debt? It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I'm good. Keep it pushing. Six of Cups in reverse, you know, this talks about, Six of Cups talks about the past. It can talk about memories, nostalgia. It can talk about your past person. It can talk about reconciliation or reunions as well. In reverse, it's either bad memories or it's like, you know, no reconciling. You know, irreconcilable differences. You know, no reunion. Then we have the Four of Cups and false person. This person feels like they missed a magical opportunity. They feel like they missed out, like they blew it. Either because of a false person or because they were a false person. You know, in a lot of cases, it's gonna be both. Because they were a false person and because they was dealing with a false person, you know? Which, I mean, shit, if you ask me, this joker where he supposed to be, or where she supposed to be. You went over there with somebody just like you. Yeah, go ahead and stay over there, thank you. Please and thank you. Then we have a trash bag, trash box in reverse. This card, I made this to represent, you know, somebody that plays games. A bozo, a clown, somebody that wears masks. You know, this could be an opportunist as well. It's in reverse. You know, this person could be releasing their trash bag ways. Maybe they don't want to be opportunists no more. You know, maybe they don't want to play no, they don't want to play no more games. Karma whooping their ass. They don't want to play no game. Lustful. Emotional manipulator. I was just about to see, I should have said it too. When lustful came out, what I felt like was that this person wants to do it to you. Emotional manipulator in reverse, they could be releasing, you know, if they were an emotionally manipulator, you know, with you in the past, maybe they're releasing those ways as well. bad news, or yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. Sorry. 5 of Wands in reverse. This person just didn't do right. They're releasing like a bunch of shit. We got all these reversals. They're releasing a bunch. You know, Hierophant in reverse. They're releasing a toxic, marriage. They're releasing an energetic vampire. They're releasing their toxic ways. Their toxicity, their addictions. This person's releasing their trash bag ways. This person they are still lustful. But like I said, when this came out, I kind of felt, that's why I looked back up and I was like, they want to do it to you. This is somebody that has passion for you. They want to have sex with you. They want to do it to you. This person could be releasing their emotional manipulator, their emotionally manipulative ways. Then we have Page of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. So, this person could be receiving some bad news. This bad news could, 5 of Wands talks about chaos, tension, fights, conflict. With it in reverse, it could be somebody coming out of that energy, or it could be like extreme chaos, extreme tension. I feel like this person is receiving bad news, and maybe it has this person really upset, or it has this person in conflict with others. I get that. I feel that one. They're receiving some type of news, some type of communication, and it has this person really upset or fighting with other people. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse talks about a lack of giving. Things being uneven, unfair, unequal. This is like generosity and reciprocity. This is like, stinginess and no reciprocation. Or it could be like taking, somebody's taking something. King of Swords. The Fool in reverse. This is just like my reading earlier today. The Sun in reverse. Woo! Ooh, okay. Both of them wanted to pop out. What is that? And this is screaming at me from the bottom of the deck. Dang it. 6 of Wands in reverse. It's the hell, baby. Somebody taking a loss. They could be embarrassed, could be ashamed. Maybe whatever has come out or whatever bad news they got, has them embarrassed or ashamed. This happened to slide out too. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is just like my read from this morning, except it's using my deck. 2 of Swords. What is going on here? I don't know if I should take these or not. 2 of Swords in reverse and Black Magic. We gonna set them to the side. I don't know if them was, they kind of just flew out. So yeah. This person, if you were dealing with this person, it was a situation in which there was no equal give and take. You probably gave a lot to this connection. A lot of love, a lot of time, a lot of effort, could have invested a lot of money, whatever the case. You didn't get any of that back. Matter of fact, this person was emotionally cold with you. Emotionally closed off. I feel like for, whoever this is resonating for, it was hard to connect with this person. We didn't communicate openly. This is somebody that don't like to talk about their feelings. So, even if they were unhappy with you, you didn't find out until, this joker left, walked right on out the door. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't talk to you about it. This person was careless and reckless. They took unnecessary risks. I get the energy of somebody that took you for granted. They didn't think you was going nowhere. Regardless of how they treated you or whatever they went and did, they really didn't think you were going anywhere. So they didn't care. They were careless and reckless. Now, this person is unhappy. This person's unhappy. They're facing a period of stagnation. Remember, I called this earlier. They're facing a time of no growth. Things are stagnant. Everybody knows the Empress represents creation, fertility. You were the abundance in the divine union. If that person lost you, they lost their abundance. They lost their growth. They lost their expansion. you know, and they're unhappy. I feel unhappiness tough. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is an energy drain. Like, I'm just, This person's facing delays. They're facing major delays in their life. Things are not moving, you know. Sun in reverse, things are not moving. You know, if they had like a business, you know, it's slowed down. They're just really unhappy. That Sun card is draining the F out of me. They're just really unhappy. They're really unhappy. And I don't know if this person, like I said earlier, it felt like, you know, maybe somebody could have lost a job or they're losing money. Money has stopped. And this person's really unhappy. Facing a lot of, you know, some stagnancy. Things ain't moving for, you know, right now for them. And like I said, I don't know about this Two of Swords and, you know, black magic. Maybe somebody made a decision about some black magic. I don't know. I don't just want to throw them back in here because it's going to mess up, you know, where they were supposed to go. Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, that talks about loss. You know, the opposite of victory. It's going to talk about embarrassment, humiliation, shame. I feel like if this was some type of game, somebody lost, right? They wanted to compete with you. They wanted to, play probably with black magic. They wanted to play with manipulation, and they lost at their own game. This is my reading from this morning. They lost at their own game. You was playing the game. Collective wasn't playing with you. They lost at their own game. Meanwhile, Collective, you chilling. Kick back, watching the tarot reading, like it's just another wonderful day. Blessed and highly favored, baby. You kick back, and somehow you've avoided, whether you realize it or not, you avoided. The Tower is a sudden drastic change, something that happens, and it shakes things up. It changes the course of things. This coming out right after the Nine of Cups, which I feel is you avoided something major. Like maybe you cut this energy off just in the nick of time. Maybe you did a protection ritual just in the nick of time. I don't know. But you avoided something really, really bad. And kick back with your feet up like the wheel in the upright. You avoided like devastation, a catastrophe. You dodged a bullet. And the odds are in your favor. Or maybe you dodged a bullet because the odds are in your favor. The wheel is in your favor. Somebody else going through legal issues. Somebody else, and this has been coming out too in my reads. In my last read this morning, adjudication was in reverse. This was in reverse. Somebody in court, something's in court because something's been exposed, something's come to light. And whatever this is coming to light, it's bad financial news for somebody else. Whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be public. Like it's going to be something that everybody can see. Yeah, somebody was in a karmic situation, and now, everything's been exposed. Somebody's receiving financial bad news. This is going to be public. This is my read from this morning. Goodness. Look at you. Thank you, Spirit, coming through with the messages. Yeah, death. Death talks about a permanent ending. It can talk about rebirth or transformation. In the read this morning, I felt like somebody was like, I don't know. The read this morning was kind of like, that energy was heavy too. Yeah. There's like a permanent ending in regards to something unholy, diabolical. That's the word I heard, diabolical. I think the Most High and the upright talks about God, divinity, the divine, angels, but God. In reverse, it's not of God. It's, it's them downstairs, him downstairs. Yeah, there could be a permanent ending to something, on the other side. I don't know. This got something to do with the King of Pentacles. It's a secret. They want to keep it hush. Lord, this your twin flame? Baby, he was into some other things, girl. He was into some other things. She was into some other things, bro. So wild woman. I don't know. Twin flame. Meanwhile, you manifesting, baby. Hell yeah. I don't know what that means. Or maybe your twin flame is coming towards you secretly. Oh, I get it. Okay. There's a King of Pentacles. You that Queen of Pentacles, right? Baby, that's you, collective member. You know, moving on. And I told you, there was somebody that I felt like this was an admirer. Somebody been checking you out. King of Pentacles. Baby. Woo, this feel good. I'm excited for whoever. That's your counterpart, boo. That's your counterpart. I get true twin flame. This is your person coming towards you. They might be moving towards you secretly. They don't want nobody. Well, yeah. I guess in a lot of cases you don't want nobody to know because they always coming for them twin flame unions. But yeah. That King of Pentacles to go with your Queen of Pentacles. This your person. Baby, it's been in the I've had a couple reads here lately where it's actually been coming out. And, you know, I get excited because, you know, a lot of times when I do reads for myself, a lot of times, you know, I'll do a read, you know, pulling from my own energy, and it don't be nothing like what will be coming out of here. It'd be some other stuff. But I think that's because sometimes Spirit don't want you to know everything, you know? Or he don't want me to put everything on video. But yeah, I think this is somebody's person. They coming towards you. I knew that was an admirer. As soon as I hit that card, I was like, this is an admirer. But yeah, your King of Pentacles, your twin flame, that person might be coming for you. They got a lot of passion for you. They passionately pursuing you because you tapped in, High Priestess. And you got a lot of love to give. Baby, this is you. Baby. High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Collective energy all day. Highly intuitive. Baby, you tapped in. And you manifested this. You manifested this. 4 of Wands, 11-11, twin flame. You manifested this with the Magician in the upright. You manifested this, boo. It's coming, boo. That's exciting. The Witchy Sisters is 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's 3 corrupt individuals. They didn't want this. This is something that they did not want. Oh, so sad. Boo-hoo, we don't care. Yeah, this is like the coven of the 3 little witches. They did not want that. That's the opposite of their wish fulfillment. They did not want that. Somebody losing money. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. This could be a karmic, well, it is a karmic feminine, but I don't know if this is, you know, the karmic feminine or if this is somebody's mama. Because, you know, this person is surrounded by family cards in reverse. You know, 10 of Cups talks about family, 10 of Pentacles can talk about family, and right in the middle, you got that Queen of Swords. I think this is somebody karmic ass mama. She mad, she bitter. That's why she Queen of Swords in reverse today. Yeah, no emotional fulfillment and no money. I said this a couple of reads ago. I felt like there was a mother that has cursed their whole bloodline. So now the whole family got to suffer because you was stupid. Because you were stupid, selfish, and bitter, angry. With all your little Amazon spell books and all of your candles, you know, you'd have cursed the whole bloodline. Now everybody got to suffer because you was stupid. You tried to win tried to get victory by deceit, and you failed. Coming for God's chosen, God's anointed. Now your ass tired. Yeah, they collaborated against you, collective. It was a group effort. You know, it was like a lot of y'all know. A lot of y'all know who they are and what they did. You know, a lot of us know. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it was a collaboration against you, and it failed. It failed. You know, and now everybody's about to reap what they've sown. Hangman in reverse. Stuck. Stuck like Chuck. They can't move. Stuck. 9 of Wands in reverse. You know, this is the opposite of perseverance and resilience. They might not recover from this. They might not push through this time. Yeah, because they took impulsive action, reckless impulsive action. Could have ran in real quick or ran around town real quick, ran somewhere and told lies. And these people are not protected. Not protected. You did all, in a lot of cases, it was this. It was black magic. That's probably where I guarantee that card was like right up in here somewhere. But they did black magic, or they did whatever they did. They took a reckless impulsive action, and they're not protected. I guarantee you that black magic card was right in between these two. And yeah, cycle's over. Toodaloo, we out of here. Collective rolling. Bye-bye. I feel like a lot of you, granted, there's a twin flame, a king of somebody's counterpart, King of Pentacles about to come towards a Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like a lot of you are going to have options in love. I feel like that cycle closing, a lot of you, you're going to have options. There's going to be more than one person coming towards you. You're going to have options in love when it comes to love. Although you were betrayed. You were betrayed, baby. 10 of Swords. You healing from that. 10 of Swords in reverse. You're healing from that betrayal. 2 of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You and your bag out the mess. So you're balancing your budget. A lot of you are getting your finances in order. A lot of you, could be, you're making money. A lot of you just might not be spending it. You're saving your money. Getting your money, balancing your books. You were, if you were stressed out, worried, having sleepless nights, a lot of you are coming out of that, or you already have. We got the community in reverse. What I take this as, you released a whole lot of people, places, and things that did not serve you, that was just in your business, just gossiping about you anyway. You cut their asses off. And you got that Ace of Cups coming. Like I say, I feel like a lot of you, y'all are manifesting, you're praying, whatever you're doing, and your manifestations are coming in. You're going to get everything that you've been wanting. Waiting for your ships to come in. Just in the upright. They coming, boo. They on the way. Meanwhile, there's a hater. There's a hater. Somebody hating. There's always a hater, right? Like, there's always a hater. Hi, hater. Hi, hater. Bye, hater. There's a hater that invested a whole lot, I feel like, into your downfall or into trapping you. This person doesn't have forward movement. Chariot in reverse, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, hater, 10 of Wands. Now they're extremely burdened. Wanted to invest in your downfall, wanted to see you fall, wanted to see you fail, right? Yeah. They would have been better off just minding their fucking business, but no. Yeah, anywho. There's always good things coming towards the collective. Like I said, I feel like that, that stability, that union, that twin flame, baby, somebody's partner, the Queen of Pentacles, those of you in Queen of Pentacles energy, you manifested all of this. So I hope that's what they say. Be careful what you ask for, right? You asked for it, boo. This is what you asked for. This is what you've been manifesting. It's yours. Congratulations. Shoot, that's beautiful. Ooh, that feels good. That feels really good. But over here between this Ace of Wands and this Sun in reverse, that wasn't feeling too. I ain't like the juice on that one. Y'all want the mess deck? I haven't been doing the face-to-faces. I've been giving y'all the overheads, but I've been recovering. Y'all know I had a cold 1 week, and then I had the nerve damage in my face, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and then a week after that, I had the whole cold, the whole chest cold. So I've been recovering, and I've noticed that, as I pull my energy, I put less energy out. I've been able to maintain. So I don't do the face-to-face that often. I'm thinking about making it a thing where maybe I try to do it every other day. For those of you who want to see my face, those of you who find just looking at the cards in my hands, I got y'all every day. But yeah, we're getting to the mess deck. See what energy we have that pops out for us. Illusion shattered. There was a hater. There was a hater that was putting illusions, put an illusion over you, put an illusion over your person. It's shattered. And this is screaming at me. This one card right here is screaming at me. That's probably because it's accurate. Love spell. Could have put your person under the love spell. Maybe that's what that was. The smoke in the mirrors up in the clouds. Yeah, this boy was confused. Misappropriated funds. Somebody could have took some money from you, did something with your money. Stole from you. Please don't fall in love with anyone else. Please don't fall in love with nobody else. I know you my person. Please. Autumn time can be significant for a child of God. You know you're a child of God. Praise the Lord. I know that you deserve better. I know that you deserve better than me, but I refuse to release your energy. I'm going to hold on to you forever. What the fuck? Like, I know you deserve better than me, but I refuse to let your energy go. Ain't going to do it. What the fuck? Like, damn. Starseed, what up, fam? What up? Somebody's brother could be involved. Maybe this brother drives a silver car. Oh, Lord. Maybe this brother was doing candle magic on you. Doing candle. I almost don't even like candles just because I know, like, man, I love candles. But, there's some stuff make you not want to like candles. Divine union. Somebody got it coming. Congratulations, fam. Slanderer. Isolation and Aries. You could be an Aries. Somebody involved could be an Aries. Maybe you're an Aries and you was in isolation. Or maybe you're somebody that slandered you as an Aries and now they in isolation. Can't run their trap no more because don't nobody want to listen. Somebody could drive a white car. Ooh. Somebody might drive a white car and their pathway is closed. Someone's pathway is closed. White car. Baby. Wealth and abundance. Husband or wife. He or she can't even compare to you. Yeah, if those of you, or they went somewhere else and they committed, it was a high level commitment. They chose somebody else over you. Yeah, they done got married. Their husband and wife don't even compare to you. Duh. You talking about a divine feminine and divine masculine. You don't cut it out. Sagittarius, you could be a Sag. Somebody involved could be a Sag. You were the only one that truly loved them. Now there's no one. Truth and clarity. Baby, yeah, and judgment call. Hello. Somebody gained the truth and clarity. A lot of y'all gained truth and clarity. And you had a judgment call to make. Or a lot of you about to gain truth and clarity and you're going to have a judgment call to make. I feel like a lot of y'all have already made that judgment call. It was made a long time ago. As major shifts are coming, the past will return to test you. Be aware. I have a judgment call to make. Somebody coming back. Witch in distress. Witch down. Somebody call your miss. Get this girl some milk. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Third eye chakra could be significant. This governs like your intuition and your wisdom. I'm battling real demons. Pray for me. Somebody's intuition could have been blocked. And maybe that's why, yeah. Third eye, somebody could have been manipulating somebody's chakras. So they wasn't getting the messages. I don't know. They should have never made you an enemy. Period. They should have never made you an enemy. Especially without knowing what your lineage was or who your ancestors was. Baby. Knowing who you was. Hell. Uninterested. Yeah, a lot of y'all's uninterested. Next. I just said that. Your lineage could be significant. Yeah, your ancestors are some beasts knocking heads smooth off the shoulders for you. Whatever you invest your energy into at this time will flourish and prosper. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. You're in a new cycle. Wintertime could be significant. The masculine was involved in the collaboration against you. We know that. We know that one. Well, that collaboration that failed, that just failed. Yeah, we knew that. You got some good news coming, boo. Good news. We love good news. Something you're meant to be doing is going to change the lives of others. Man, y'all know. Come on now, y'all know this. A lot of y'all are readers. A lot of y'all are, prophets. Prophets. A lot of you are just doing things that, just ultimately, affect the lives of others in a positive way. We all have a different purpose. I know tarot is a part of mine, but it's not the whole. I'm supposed to do a little bit more. This is a part of my journey. This is part of my pathway for sure. But I got work to do, baby. It's first and last middle initial. Soul ties. Maybe you had soul ties with somebody. Name start with an S. White sage could be, yeah. Somebody need to cleanse their energy. Somebody need to cleanse their energy. White sage and spiritual cleanse. Especially around this time, it's a full moon here in it starts in an hour and a half, my time. Did y'all do some manifesting? Y'all been doing y'all manifestations? Clearly somebody had, and you about to get it. You about to get it, boo. But yeah, around this time, those lesser individuals like to, harness the power of the moon to send energy your way, to manipulate energy around you. So, especially, hopefully you've been on it, these last few days, but especially the next few days. Burn you some sage, your Palo Santo. I keep a little bit of everything. I got some blue sage, some white sage, some yerba santa, some Palo Santo. I got some razzle dazzle. I mean, my house, it's constantly smoke flowing through here. I'm burning something. But yeah, a lot of you might need to cleanse your energy. Financial stability. A lot of you were dealing with a lower level soulmate. That really wasn't your person. That's why they betrayed you, boo. That wasn't your person. Somebody coming towards you, though. I didn't even read this yet. Unconditional love is coming. In the meantime, invest in yourself. It's coming. People are surprised at how well you've recovered and grown past their betrayals. Ain't that you surprised? Like you surprised that I got over the bullshit you did. You surprised you sent that shit to me and I recovered. I sent it right back. Like that's surprising to you? They must not know what God we serve. Clearly. The whole truth is going to shock you. Remember to stay grounded. Faith, purpose, and gratitude. You gotta have faith. Gotta have faith to find your purpose. And once you find that, show gratitude. Somebody could be getting a new home. A lot of you have a divine guardian. You're never alone. But especially for those of you who are new, the journey is brand new. This time last year, I had just had my first spiritual awakening. I had my first spiritual awakening February 3rd. Today's the 5th. Man, it's crazy. But yeah, I thought, early in the journey, you might feel like, you're alone, especially if you're in isolation, which a lot of times you will be, initially, it can be really lonely. You might feel like you have nobody. Tap in. When you pray, ask for your people to find you. Look for new ways to communicate and keep God in the forefront. Because it's easy to fall into some other shit. Keep God in the forefront. But you're never alone. Trust me. Because I used to think, when I first went through that spiritual awakening, after seeing an entity attached to my person and, having a death spell sent to me, isolation spells, chaos spells, I really was like, oh my God, what the hell? But I tapped in. I prayed and I was able to learn how to, connect. When, I found out, I got guardians. You got guardians. You got people around you. You got ancestors working on your behalf. Focus on you. Keep moving forward. Everything else will fall into place. This is just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, collective. Keep moving forward. That's the name of the game. Somebody's mama is a karmic femme. Or maybe these two was working together. Karmic femme and the mother. The mother is a karmic femme. I don't know. H, first, last, middle, initial. I got my karmic pregnant. Lord, you got the karmic pregnant. You having a Nephilim. L, first, last, middle, initial. Manifestations on the way. Baby, it sure look like it. M, first, last, middle, initial. Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. Period, fam. Where the bullshit? I don't see it. Where the bullshit at? Stevie Wonder, we don't see the bullshit. Bye. We don't see the bullshit. I'm gonna give y'all some oracle. Facts. Ray Charles to the bullshit. We don't see it. Where is that? Where? Who? All right. I miss doing this. This is the only reason I like doing the face-to-face, because we get into oracle. We get into a little bit of prayer, baby. I'm gonna give y'all guys, goddesses, and guardians. I'm gonna give you one from Starseed. I missed this deck. I don't do my oracles on the other. Maybe I'll start doing them on my overheads too. And I'm gonna give you Angel Guide. All right, from Angel Guide we have learning experience. A lot of y'all went through that. A lot of us learned a whole lot, didn't we? Gods, guardians, gods, goddesses, and guardians, we have Artemis, brave spirit. And from Starseed, we have, let's see what we got. Give me that one right there. Child of the Cosmos. Baby, what's up, fam? Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Period. Starseed, what's up, fam? All right. All right, I'm gonna start with Angel Guide. You have learning experience. All right. You have dedicated a lot of your time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world, and have had many experiences recently that have been great teachers. Even though not everything has been easy or perfect, there has been a positive in that you have come to understand yourself, your gifts, and your abilities better than ever. You are deeply connected to who you are and what you stand for and what's important to you in life. When this card appears for you, your angels are acknowledging the challenges and obstacles you have surmounted recently. Although it may have been a difficult time for you, your faith and inner strength have increased. Know that the cloud has a silver lining, and you will soon have moved beyond the feeling of being stuck or unsupported. Learning experience. Like I say, fam, you know, a lot of you face a lot of adversity, a lot of opposition, a lot of betrayals, a lot of bullshit that you shouldn't have. But we might not always see the purpose, but there's always a purpose, you know? And the purpose was strengthening you, you know, teaching you, you know, waking you up in a lot of cases. You know, when I was a year ago, when I was losing my mind, I wasn't even, I wasn't even doing reads yet. I hadn't even gotten into tarot yet. You know, I don't think I had discovered tarot yet. You know, I was like literally losing my mind. Like, what the hell I had just started praying. Just started talking to God. You know, so it's like 2 days in. But, you know, it's all an experience. You know, all a learning experience. And, you know, when I was still going through it, you know, June. And I reached out to y'all, you know, when that, it was like the second death spell. Or I had sex magic done on me. And they fucked with my chakras. And I reached out, you know, I didn't know what was going on. I was celibate after that. But, you know, y'all told me, you said this is going to be the making of you. I know it's scary, but you need to, like, stand in your faith. You need to pray. Here's a recipe for a salt bath one of y'all sent me. Here's some prayers to do. And you told me it was going to be the making of me. Baby, if you wasn't right, if y'all wasn't right. So, yeah, you know, learning experience is all to teach you. You know, we don't necessarily know the reason why we had to go through everything we went through, but you know, it's going to benefit you one way, shape, or form. Okay, from goddesses, gods, and guardians, we have Artemis. All All right, Artemis, brave spirit. Set out on your own path. The wilderness is calling. Artemis, Diana to the Romans, is the Greek goddess of the wilderness, nature, childbirth, and the moon. The temple built in her name at Ephesus was one of the 7 wonders of the world. Revered for her courage and untamed energy, Artemis is a protectress of women. She was patron deity of an ancient female warrior race called the Amazons. Artemis and the Amazons are considered the original feminists, as they lived outside the prevailing patriarchy. Artemis represents the independent, wild feminine spirit, beyond patriarchal societal control. With her band of woodland nymphs, she roamed freely, immersed in nature, unconstrained by notions of what or who she should be. You may be feeling filled with self-doubt, but Artemis is here to fire up your courage. Be daring and step into uncharted territory. Watch the fears just melt away as you embrace your inner spirit. Developing self-sufficiency is a positive step for you now. Do you ever spend time alone to nourish your inner life? Artemis invites you to view solitude as essential spiritual practice, especially if you rarely have an interval between intimate relationships or are always surrounded by people. The wilderness is a term that describes both the uncultivated natural world and a state of inner oneness that has always existed within you. The wilderness can often be discovered through communion with external wilderness. Whether it's a spiritual retreat in the forest or just an hour away from regular life in the local park, meditate and ask yourself, what might my brave spirit want me to know? Let the answer arrive like one of Artemis's arrows. Let this arrow pierce and dissolve all your fears of independence, adventure, and new territories. Artemis, brave spirit, set out on your own path. That's a good one. Somebody might need to hear that. That was a good one. All right, and from Starseed we have Child of the Cosmos, baby. All right, Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. So remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Child of the Cosmos. That's a good one. Good one. What I get from that, it's kind of like, a lot of times, there's a saying, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And a lot of times, people forget about the spiritual side and they just focus on being human, 3D based. Y'all know, like a lot of these karmics. But some of us have a tendency to slip into that too. I'm guilty. I'm not perfect. But that's just saying, tap back in, bro. Tap back in, sis. Yeah. So I did pick a prayer for you guys. It's a short one, short and sweet. I haven't done it before. It is from Prayers That Release Heaven and Move Mountains. Y'all know I love my John Eckert. Brother Kev, I think I'm gonna do one tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow. But I think I got you. I'm gonna upload over there as well. This is a prayer against curses and bad luck. I mean, not that y'all divinely protected, but still. I'm praying for everybody watching, all of you beautiful souls, the collective, my star seeds, my chosen ones, and myself. I am not lucky. I am blessed. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke all bad luck and bad fortune. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke all gods and goddesses of fortune that would try to rule my life. I repent and turn away from all superstition and belief in good luck. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke and cast out all spirits of luck and good fortune. In Jesus' name, I renounce all items in my past associated with luck. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke and cast out any demon trying to rule my destiny. Lord, my destiny comes from you, and I will submit to your plans and purposes for my life. I declare that my steps are ordered by the Lord. Lord, my future, my success, my prosperity are in your hands. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Period. My future, my success, my prosperity are in the Lord's hands. So are yours, beloved. Absolutely. That was short and sweet. All right, I'm going to close the reading here. I hope this helps. I hope there was some, maybe some confirmation, a little bit of clarity, some encouragement. You know, it's only good things coming. You know, I know, I encourage you. I'm gonna say this. I don't say this very much. If you guys need a break from tarot, because I've had a couple people email me, you know, over the last 6 months, and I emailed one of you guys back today, but you were telling me that you needed to take a break from tarot. Saying you pretty much emailed me telling me that you missed me and, you know, this, that, and the third, but, you know, you really wanted to focus on life. And a lot of times these reads are, you know, they pull energy, you know, or trigger something. It brings up, you know, a bad memory or something you experienced. You know, fam, take a break, step away if you need to. You know, I've been doing this 6 months and I've seen a lot of people come and go. And, you know, I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that. You know, you come, you get the guidance, you get the encouragement, you get the insight that you need, and then you apply it and move forward, you know? So, I mean, you know, if anything ever triggers you, or, you know, you're tired of hearing about the same karmic situations, take a break. You know, those of us, star messengers or, you know, other readers, you know, people who have been guided to do this, we're still going to be here. As long as the Lord is guiding us to do this, we're still going to be here, fam. We're not going anywhere. So yeah, I encourage you, you know, take a break, take a step back. Y'all see, you know, I'll take 2, sometimes 3 days here and there when I need to. You take a break. I know it can be taxing, and a lot of times, you know, these are traumatic events, you know, things that happen. They can be triggers, you know, so I encourage you, take a break if you need to. I'm not going nowhere. I'll be here whenever you come back, or, you know, email me. Like I said, you know, I've had, I'm not gonna say her name, but, you know, she emailed me today. I responded today. And, you know, she was like, you know, I love you, I miss you, I just had to take a break. Girl, by all means, shit. You ain't even got to come back, you know, just email. We can keep in contact, you know. But, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you so much. You guys are so amazing. You know, I hope you feel blessed and highly favored, because you are. We are, you know. To anybody that's donated to the channel, thank you guys so much. It's been a really, really big help. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. To anybody that would like to donate to the channel, the links are going to be in the description box of this video. To anybody that gives those energetic donations, those likes, those comments, those subscribes, thank you guys so much. I love you. It really, really helps. Thank you. I love it. Like, comment, subscribe, please. I was about to say something too. About to say, because I really wanted to say it. Aside from this, fam, I would never. Oh, that's what it was. My readings are closed. You know, if you guys have emailed me recently about a reading, I have responded. My readings are still closed. I told you guys like a month ago that I was going to open at some point in January, but then y'all see, I had 2 forms of sickness. Like right when I was about to reopen, it's like everything just went to shit. So it's like, okay, maybe this is, maybe I'm being guided away, like I'm not supposed to do this. Because, you know, I was doing mine face-to-face. You know, we would FaceTime or a duo. So, yeah. And then, like, yeah, half my face went numb. So it was like, okay, well, maybe I ain't supposed to be doing that. So, they are still closed. When spirit or, you know, one of my ancestors, my grandma, somebody guides me to open them and says it's okay, then I'll do it. But yeah, my personals are closed right now. I would never solicit you for a reading. So if you see another profile that is like, you know, sending you messages, they have my picture and they're soliciting you for a reading, it's not me. Do not get scammed. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't use that. And I will never solicit you for a reading. You have to contact me. Currently, my readings are closed though. As soon as they open, of course, I'm going to announce it. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to add that. But yeah, I want to send you guys an abundance of love, light, and healing vibes. You guys are so worthy, so deserving. Don't ever forget it. And as always, I'm Kev, Intuitive Kev, and this has been a reading for the collective. I'll see you guys later.